You've probably seen those pictures, right? A beach that seems to glow in the dark, or some deep-sea creature with its own built-in headlights. Well, that amazing, almost magical effect is called bioluminescence. We're about to dive into this incredible world of living light to figure out exactly how it works and, more importantly, why.
I mean, it's a question that sounds like it's straight out of a movie. You're walking along the shore, it's totally dark, and then suddenly the waves are lit up with this ghostly blue-green light. Is it magic? Nope. It's actually something way cooler. It's biology.
So let's start right there with that glowing ocean mystery. What is the source of that eerie, beautiful light that can turn a dark beach into a natural light show?
Well, the culprits are actually microscopic. We're talking about tiny little organisms floating in the water, a type of plankton called dinoflagellates. They're just kind of hanging out, but when something disturbs them, a wave crashes or you splash your hand in the water, they flash. It's a defense mechanism. Now imagine that happening millions and millions of times at once. That's when you get those breathtaking glowing waves.
Okay, but how in the world do they do that? How does a tiny, single-celled organism just create light out of nowhere? Well, it all comes down to a very specific chemical reaction. You can almost think of it as a recipe for natural light.
And the official name for this whole thing is bioluminescence. Now this is key. They aren't reflecting light, they are producing it. It's a chemical process that's happening right inside their bodies. It's like having your own built-in lantern, an incredible feature that's been evolving for millions of years.
And the recipe itself is actually pretty straightforward. You start with this molecule called luciferin. That's kind of like the fuel. Then it mixes with oxygen. To get things going, an enzyme called luciferase acts like a spark, and it speeds the whole reaction up, and boom! The result is a burst of light. And a little fun fact for you, both luciferin and luciferase come from the name Lucifer, which actually means light bringer. Kind of cool, right?
And this is where nature just puts our own technology to shame. This natural light is incredibly efficient. It's often called cold light because almost none of the energy is wasted as heat. Now, compare that to an old-school light bulb that gets super hot because it's wasting most of its energy. So yeah, nature figured out hyper-efficient lighting a long time ago, and we're still trying to catch up.
All right, so let's go to a place where this ability isn't just a neat party trick, it's absolutely essential for survival. We're going down, way down, into the deep ocean. Down there, no sunlight can reach. It's a world of constant, total darkness.
So think about it. In this pitch-black environment, how many animals do you think have this amazing ability to make their own light? Do you think it's a rare thing, something special that only a few creatures have?
The answer is just staggering. Scientists estimate that about 75%, that's 3/4, of all deep-sea animals can produce their own light. So down in the deep, being able to glow isn't the exception, it's the rule. That darkness is literally filled with living lights. And the ways they use this light are just genius. I mean, some creatures use it for camouflage, lighting up their bellies to perfectly match the faint light coming from way up above. It completely erases their shadow, making them invisible to predators looking up from below. Others use a sudden, bright flash to startle an attacker and get away. Some can even shoot out a cloud of glowing goo to create a decoy so the predator attacks the goo while they make their escape. And it's not a one-size-fits-all light either. The glow comes in different colors. Blue and green are the most common because those colors travel the farthest through water. But some animals have even evolved the super rare ability to make red light. Most deep-sea creatures can't even see red light, so it's like having a secret sniper scope for hunting in the dark.
Okay, so we've been deep in the ocean, but you don't actually have to go there to see this. Let's come back up to the surface because bioluminescence is happening on land too. Of course, the most famous example is the firefly, right? Those blinking lights you see on a summer night? That's not random. That's a complex conversation. They're using specific flashing patterns to find a mate. And it's not just animals. Some mushrooms glow. They call it foxfire. Why? To attract insects. The insects come check out the light, get covered in the mushroom spores, and then fly off and spread them everywhere. It's a brilliant strategy.
So when you put it all together, what does it all mean? From the bottom of the ocean to a backyard in the summer, why did nature invent light again and again and again? What is the ultimate purpose here?
It really all boils down to this. Bioluminescence isn't just one thing. It's a whole toolkit. It's a lure to catch dinner, a signal to find a partner, a burglar alarm to scare off a predator, and even an invisibility cloak to hide. It is nature's own language, and it's written in light.
It really makes you wonder, doesn't it? We've explored so much, but huge parts of our planet, especially the deep oceans, are still a complete mystery. If so many creatures have already mastered the art of making their own light, what other incredible, glowing secrets are still out there, just waiting for us in the dark?